Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in into another of my videos slash podcasts. I really appreciate it, guys. Just want to share a little bit of what's going on in here, things that I wish I would have had in mind back in the day. It would have made me and helped me a lot more nowadays. If I would have built certain aspects of my mind, right now I'll be in a different place. However, it's never too late to become better, to become something, improve someone. This here, we gotta keep improving. If not, it's gonna stay at a level that is not gonna move forward, and it can actually move backward. Every day should be small wins to achieve something greater. At the end of the year, at the end of the journey, at the end of your life, there's different things everybody wants. And I think the problem is we do not understand why we want it or what we have to do. And by this, I mean that nothing comes free in life. Nothing will ever be free. Nothing will ever be free. Let me say this. There's always something in exchange you have to give in life. There is different aspects of this. And let me give you a good example from what I'm relating and what I understand. In that aspect of you always have to give something back. Life does not just give things for free. You always have to sacrifice. So for example, the gym, right? You want a better body, or you want to be in a certain shape, or just anything that has to be with fitness related. What you have to give is time. You have to give time. You have to go certain amount of time during the day, during the year, during days, week, to get an end result. It's not free. You have to give time. You want to learn something in life, you have to put time into it. You got to read. When you go to school, you got to read, you got to study, you got to give time so you can get that degree. You want a car, you got to pay. You got to give money. So everything in this universe, it doesn't matter what it is, or the end result is an exchange of things you've given through a process. And that's what we don't understand. Like musicians, what they have to do is just keep practicing until they get good at it. It's a process. They're given their time to train, to practice, so the end result is just they get good at it so they can make the next step. Everybody wants things in life, but we're not willing to give what is asked. Sports, man, what they have to give so they can become good athletes is crazy. They have to give their life. They got fully commit to it, and that's the word that I don't think we like it. We don't want to commit for what we want. We want it easy. We want something that's just gonna be there in no time. We don't want to sacrifice. We don't want to wait. We don't want to have patience. We don't want to give time to it. Everything in life is an exchange. The universe doesn't give you anything. You get a kid, you have a son, what you have to do in exchange, it's a lot of sacrifices because you want to take care of that kid. You want to build your family, and when you give time, you have to sacrifice certain aspects of your life that can do as when you were by yourself. A lot of people get to a point in life that they have the choice, and they don't understand why they have to make it, why they have to sacrifice things for what they want. It's because we don't understand that nothing is free, nothing is easy. We always have to prove to life that we want it, that we're willing to work towards, and that's normal. And it's a sad thing that we don't learn until sometimes we're a little later on, until we have lived a couple years in this earth. And I think that should be basics of life 101. Nothing is free. There is always exchange in life. I want a car, I'm gonna have to pay money. How did I get money? Giving my time by working. There is always an exchange in different aspects. You wanna have your house neat, what do you gotta do? Take the time to arrange your house, to clean it, to put things where you want them. It's a sacrifice, it's an exchange. It's not just exchange of goods, there's exchange of everything in this earth. So by what we do, we get the results. And that's another way of doing it. If we don't put the work, we don't put the necessary time into building things, training, studying, working in your craft, working on yourself, you're not gonna get the end results you want. All this is just exchange of something for what you want. Every sacrifice, something away from you, but it gives something back. Everything we want in life is not gonna be free, it's not gonna come easy. So we have to decide if we're willing to make that commitment to ourselves and be able to be okay with what we're gonna give. If I look back and I should have done this years ago, because now it's gonna take me later, but I wasn't willing to give the time or willing to do the work necessary. It's my own fault, and I have to take responsibility for it. If I want to learn something, it's gonna be on me. Nobody else can keep pushing me. Life is gonna give you the choice. You want it or not, that's it. It's there for you to make it happen. However, some choices that we have in life are harder than others. Some goals are harder to achieve than others. Some goals take a lot more from your life away. Now we're willing to do it. At some point you have to decide what's gonna be worth it at the end of the journey. You cannot just go every day changing your journey for something else. You have to decide if you're gonna be willing to make the best. This journey, it's savage too. It will take away things from you, will put you down, so it will teach you a lesson. Life is just a journey, and we gotta enjoy it while we can. Understand that it's a life lesson. At the end you want to look back and I learned this, and I gave what I was willing to give to receive what I received. But if we're not willing to give things, we're not gonna get anything. And we look back and we think we wasted our time by not doing things. That hurts a lot. That hurts. I personally look back and I think I should have done this. I should have been willing to give and sacrifice for this that I wanted, and now I'm still having to do it. It's taking longer because I didn't do it the first time, because I didn't understand that for me to achieve certain aspects of growth, I had to give other things. Nothing is free. You always have to train yourself to understand it. It's part of life. It's a life lesson. We learn from it and we become better at it through the years. If you understand it, the right mentality will help you achieve greater things, because here controls everything, your perspective. And once you understand that nothing is easy in life, it actually becomes easier. Once you understand that there's always little things that matter and little things that you have to give so you can receive, be grateful every day. Sometimes life puts us to the test for a reason, and we have to accept it, be grateful, say thank you. Those little lessons, those little headaches at the moment are gonna come later on to help you become better what you want in life, or better at not stressing, better at taking care of problems and finding solutions faster for your personal life, for your work, or just in general, or to help others. Be willing to give so you can receive. That's pretty much. I just think it's very important for us to learn, and it's gonna make us grow. Growth, it takes time. Like trees, they don't grow in a day. Trees go through storms, through the cold, through the heat and everything, and they just keep going at it, and they become big, tall trees. And the trees that, look at the oaks, they're strong. So that's the aim that we should have. You gotta grow your roots, and by doing that, it takes a lot. Be patient, aim for what you want, and don't lose that aim. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think. Share. Let's get knowledge out there and help me understand what life is. Have a good one.